All right, all right. Hey, music producers and sound designers, welcome back to the stream. So, today we're going to be looking at designing a bass growl, a cinematic bass growl in Reactor and Ableton. So, if you're into making those kind of cinematic sounds, you've come to the right place. And we're going to explore that using sound design. So, let's jump right in. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open up my plugin and I'm going to grab Reactor. If you don't know what that is, that's our sound design tool of choice. And we're going to use that to make our sounds. So I'm going to grab it, bring it into our session, and I'm going to design a bass growl that is something that we can, something that we can use. So let's do it. So first thing we're going to do, we are going to grab our note in and our oscillators. So I'm going to set a little timer here. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. Let's just build. So grab my note in. And if you ever wondered how to create a deep cinematic bass growl, this is going to basically show you how to do that. And you can use this and apply this to any style of music. So let's build it up. So we need our note in is the first thing we need. Then we need to grab some oscillators. I'm going to grab a pair of oscillators. And then I'm going to choose my wave. So I'm going to choose a sine wave. And I'm going to choose a saw wave. So that's going to be the second thing. And then let's use a filter on this. And finally, I'm going to use maybe some macros. So maybe I'm going to add a distorted filter. And probably, let's see. Let's experiment with this. So I'm going to build it out. Grab my patches. Or grab my oscillators. And we're going to call this oscillator 1. We're going to call this oscillator 2. Going to connect up our filters, our distortion. Let's go out to our left and right here. And okay. So let's make sure everything's working. So I'm going to need one more thing. That's going to be a mix knob. And we're going to blend these two signals together. Let's test it out. And let's turn the volume up on both these oscillators. I'm going to try one at a time with these filters, macros. And there we go. We got our basic sound. So we're going to have to manipulate this a little bit. And I'm going to, for the growl effect, I'm going to use an LFO for the cutoff of our filter. And that's going to help us create that growl effect. So let's do it. So let's connect that filter. Actually, I just had a filter right there. An LFO. So I'm going to grab an LFO. I'm going to connect that up to my modulation source, and we're going to use that to manipulate our filter. So I know I'm on modulation source A. Let's turn on the volume. So we're getting our growl sound, but I want some more control. So I'm gonna add in some control to our modulation source by connecting our VCA out. And I'm gonna manually control the pitches that my bass sound is making. So I'm gonna add a little modulation depth. And there we go. We got our growly bass sound. And there we go. We got our bass sound to work. We just want to visualize this quickly in our setup. I'm going to turn on our scope and we're going to be able to visualize this sound as it's moving. And there we go. We've added some modulation to our sources. So if you want to learn how to build expressive bass sounds like this from scratch using Reactor and Ableton, be sure to check out the full course description in the link below. And don't forget to like and follow for more daily Reactor and sound design builds. I'll see you in the next live stream, and peace out for now. Keep sound designing.